This message is going to be from White Lion. I've been visited by him a couple times in my dreams recently, so we're going to see what message he has coming through. First pieces to point out, we have two sitting on the perimeter of the message itself, of the main message. The first one is Haglaws. This is our hail energy. So this is energy of balancing our head and our heart, the constricted emotional energy of the water in the hail, but the movement and the destruction that occurs as a result of moving about in the wind, which is our mental body. So this is something that is going to be part of the energy, but it is going to be a little more disconnected. So we also have Gebo, which is about our exchange energy. This is about how we benefit through mutual exclusivity. So this is a lot about making sure that relationships are balanced, that all parties involved are getting what they need, that all parties are being taken care of, and that in this way, everyone is able to function at their optimum. So we have both of those sitting out on the perimeter. Very strongly, it's a sense of needing balance, making sure that things are maintained in an even capacity for things to progress or move forward. On the very top of the pile of the main message, we have Isa. Isa is our water, so it's our emotion body again. This is completely stuck or completely frozen emotion. So this is an indication that there is something that is blocking movement for all other energy that we are needing to come through at this time. So there is a need for self-examination, for taking the time to look at what is happening in your life and really assessing what's working and what's not working, and what steps need to be taken in order to help things relax a little bit, to move back into a state of flow. What we do have sitting on the outside edges of this perimeter, it's almost reading as 3 points. We have Wunjo, so this is Wunjo. This is our rune of joy and satisfaction. We have Ansus. This is our rune of communication and discernment. And we have Ingwas, which is our rune of beginnings. This is our seed energy. So sitting on the perimeter of this message, then, we have an understanding that it is through communication and through cooperative exchanges with others that we are going to be able to see these new beginnings. We're going to start to plant seeds that will give fruit in the future, whether it be through relationships, whether it be through opportunities, job opportunities, or project opportunities. living opportunities, different things like that. This communication is going to open the door for you to begin to plant these seeds and to see what new opportunities are going to be available to you. And there's a sense that this process, this networking, is the feeling that this networking is going to bring a lot of internal satisfaction, that building these relationships and understanding your place in connection with others is really going to help you open up and find a sense of satisfaction. Next part of this message, we do have Perthro, and Perthro deals with the unknown. Perthro deals with the quantum realm. It deals with taking a risk. So this type of energy is kind of fitting in with what I was sensing here at the beginning about balancing and finding that exchange. So working on understanding how to find this proper exchange and understanding what is involved of you, what's required of you, is coming through with this energy with Perthro. Now, we also have Ewaz, which is our horse energy. And Ewaz brings with it a sense of companionship. It is companionship here in the earth plane. Companionship that helps connect us to the earth in the work that we do, in the play that we experience, all the different cycles that we go through in our experiences here. It also does tie us into the ethereal realm. So these are energies that are going to be tied in with spirit guides and guardians who are going to help be that bridge between this world and things that are within this world but not of this world. Our ancestors, our guides, our guardians, those type of energies and elements, the support that is available to us, that is not in the same dimension as us, but is still available and for us to access if we put in the work and make the effort to have the connections. The next component, we have Elhaz, and Elhaz represents protection. It can represent the Valkyries, it can represent the elk. So in either capacity is a sense of being looked over and being guarded and guided. So we have more energy coming through of companionship, of not walking the path alone. And with this exchange energy, there is a sense that it's almost about integrating yourself into your wholeness. So understanding and honoring all aspects of yourself, your physical self, your emotional self, your mental self, your energetic self, etc. Now, we do have Nauthiz, which is tied into fate. It is about the lessons that we are meant to learn during this lifetime. So while these are really not negotiables of our experience, there is a reminder that we do exist in a free will plane, in a free will realm. So the lesson and the growth is there. How you respond to it, how you interact with it, how you embrace it, how you respond to it is all within your control. That those elements are your choice. So we did have Perthro earlier, and that does deal with the unknown. It deals with choice in the sense of taking a risk, of taking a gamble. So there is, it is just a sense that there there is a lot of integration. There is a lot of stepping into the unknown, a lot of almost remembering who you are or discovering who you are as you begin to integrate the different aspects of yourself, and as you begin to unify them and strengthen them and understand your power when you're unified rather than when you're splintered. Next to it, we had Oruz, and Oruz is about our strength and our endurance. It's about our creativity. This is more earth element. This is representative of the auroch, which is an extinct form of bison, of European bison. It's like an oxen. So with Ewaz, Elhaz, and Oruz, we have three very grounded, hooved animals who have a steadfastness to them and an endurance. So understand that you have that energy working with you and for you. So don't be afraid to harness it. Don't be afraid to call on those different animal guides even. And I was just thinking too, like, this message is from White Lion, and white specifically holding more of a spiritual element to it. And with that spiritual element, that is very strongly indicating to me that connection with guides and guardians is going to be important. Now, I'm also getting the feeling and the reminder to express that with the big cats, with Lion, there is a type of fire energy that comes with them. When I work with them, I invite you to figure out what kind of elemental energy you associate with Lion. But that fire energy is coming out in contrast with a lot of this earth energy that's coming from these three. So it would be worthwhile to look at energetically in your life, what places are asking you for change, for tearing down what's old and bringing in what's new, which is our fire energy. And replacing it with really solid grounding, which is our earth energy, with planning and infrastructure. So that is seeming important for me to say as that one came out. The final two runes, we have Kenaz, which is also fire energy. This is our torch. So this is about always having a light on your journey. This is about always knowing that there will be illumination, and that any type of darkness or lack of clarity is only temporary. And the wind is picking up, so I don't know how this is going to affect volume. I will raise my voice to see if that will help at all. I really hope that it works out okay. Our final rune for this reading is Thurasaz, and again, this is fire energy. So this is about clearing out what no longer serves. This is about creating space to bring in what is going to be new and what is going to help us in our next step, in our next journey. So I didn't even realize those were the runes that I picked up when I was talking about the elemental energy I feel with Lion. So it's just further confirmation. We're looking at what we're clearing out. Additionally, this fire energy is going to help us melt this stuck emotion that we had. So that is what we have for this reading from White Lion. I hope you have found the message helpful and clarifying. Let me know in the comments how these messages are resonating with you. If you would like me to start doing different types of readings inspired by different things, I am open to that. Just let me know. I am wishing you well, and I look forward to seeing you at the next reading.